Good morning, Aptera fans. It's Bruce Nelson at Iowa Aptera coming to you on August 31st. Now, I know it's rather unusual to post back-to-back videos so quickly, but due to some of the responses in my last video, I would like to comment. First of all, most people who are interested in Aptera, including the founders, are about people. And rather surprisingly to me, there was a lot of pushback when that video was posted to Reddit, saying that including personal information is off topic and nobody is interested in that, which was obviously untrue just from reading the comments. So that's the first thing I wanted to respond to. Unfortunately, that post was widely downvoted on Reddit, kind of supporting those comments. We've also had a number of other troll comments posting things that aren't true. A couple that I might call out is the turning radius of the Aptera. Somebody was making a claim out of his imagination, apparently, that the turning radius diameter, that is curb to curb, was 47 feet, when in actual fact the number is about 37 feet 5 inches, which is actually significantly narrower than that of the Tesla Model 3. Many of these comments, which are often done in a mocking fashion, don't have any evidence to back them up. And yet, when you look at some of the various social media posts, you see that they're the ones that get most of the traction. I was also called out for not mentioning what happened with the Vista factory, so let me go into a little more detail about that. In 2022, Aptera was planning to go into production with a vacuum and resin infusion produced body, and they had acquired a second facility in Vista, California, to work for solar panel assembly and also to manufacture the bodies. At the time they originally acquired that, Aptera was expecting to have a production demand of around 4,000 vehicles. Well, they were caught completely by surprise when over 40,000 paid reservations came in, and they knew that vacuum resin infusion was not going to scale to meet that kind of demand. So rather than hold on to what turned out to be an inadequate plan, they went to work and found that CPC, the same company in Italy that produces the Lamborghini bodies, would be able to stamp out Aptera body parts from carbon fiber and SMC fiberglass. In fact, they have completed the stamping tools, and parts are already coming off the assembly line. I'm sure we'll hear more updates about that coming up soon. By letting go of the Vista facility, there was a charge associated with that, but the present Carlsbad facility, which I have visited myself, has enough room to do both assembly and build out of the solar panels in that one facility. So this move in the long term is going to be saving a great deal of money instead of costing the company more. Yes, there was an upfront charge, but Aptera, or any company, is not completely clairvoyant, and once they realized what the realities were of producing for demand, they had to change course. A side effect of this is that the stamped parts from the molds have far higher dimensional precision than the vacuum resonant fusion parts, and there's going to be a rather substantial increase in the quality of the delivered vehicles. Um, so those are a couple of the things I wanted to mention. I think because the Aptera product is so disruptive that we see a lot of social media people posting total nonsense things such as the Aptera founders are scammers. Well, anybody who does a little bit of research about scam companies knows, or any company, any startup, knows that the startup business is very, very difficult. So it doesn't have to be a scam for a company to fail. Aptera themselves have, in every SEC report, issued a going concern warning and stressed, as I have, that no one should invest in a company in the beginning stages that should invest money that they can't afford to lose. So they are not trying to fool people on this point, and I have always said that no one should invest, but my motivation for investing is kind of the same reason I give money to charities, not expecting a return, but because I want to further a social good that I believe that charity is working for. And I actually know a lot of people who do that kind of investing, and I'm extremely grateful to them. So there's likely to be more news coming from Aptera shortly, perhaps early next month, about progress on the build out of the Carlsbad facility. And I'm at a stage where I personally think that we're almost certain to have very good performing production vehicles by the middle of next year or shortly thereafter. Thank you very much for your attention, and as always, I welcome comments in the comments below.